6:48, taking a live look at Boston, Massachusetts again this morning. For the second day, a jury will try to reach a verdict in the case against Boston bombing suspect Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. Jurors deliberated for a little more than 7 hours yesterday, but couldn't reach a unanimous decision. Now, attorneys for the now 21-year-old have already admitted he did play a role in the 2013 marathon bombings that killed 3 people. The jury, however, still has to consider 30 counts against him, 17 of which carry the death penalty.
Hi again, and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. Now, 11 minutes before 7 o'clock, I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. We're starting our nonstop news and weather here on the Valley today to help you plan your day. We have new information for you this morning on an armed robbery that happened last night at the Papa Murphy's Pizza Place on 32nd Avenue in South Fargo.
Police say they're looking for a black man who was wearing a dark hoodie when he walked into that Papa Murphy's around closing time last night. Valley News Live was the first on the scene. You can see we were following police cars into the parking lot. We did talk with an employee at the pizza place. They told us the man came in, walked behind the counter, flashed a knife, and asked for money from the till. He got the cash and then ran out the door. Not long after, police did find some bills at a nearby business, and a canine picked up a scent. They were able to follow it to a park, but then lost it.
Yep, the canine was tracking, trying to see if we could pick out a direction where he went, and went down 17th Street. Obviously, didn't find him from that. So,
but followed the path of the bills.
Yep, and then came up emptied over by the baseball fields there. So.
Police are hoping that security cameras inside that Papa Murphy's will help shed more light on this case.
Coming up on 6:51 on this Wednesday morning, weather on the ones now, starting with meteorologist Mick Kerr.
Thank you. And we start with 34 degrees here, as the computer predicted about 30. Well, so we're a little bit warmer than forecast. 38 by noon, and should have no problem making it to about 50 in the southern end of the valley, upper 40s in northern Minnesota. Could we get some sunshine thrown in here? That's very questionable, but it's sure possible. But we received a fair amount of snow from Devil's Lake up through the Cavalier and Pembina area into northwest Minnesota, Thief River, down into even Mahnomen and Clearwater and Beltrami County. It snowed overnight. Might be tough to get the sky to clear over that melting snow today. And it will be doing that, so we'll get some melting. Tonight, then, rain moves into the southern end of the valley, and that will be the northern tip of what's going to be a very wet weather and stormy weather system for late overnight tonight and tomorrow morning for eastern South Dakota, southern Minnesota. Cloudy, quietly gray. 50 for Sisseton, Wahpeton 51, Fargo 52, Ellendale 52, elsewhere in southeast North Dakota, upper 40s to about 50. West central Minnesota 50 to 55, cloudy or partly cloudy, and call it mild there for central Minnesota as we build in a little bit of moisture and humidity and warmth for a severe weather outbreak for southern Minnesota, maybe for tomorrow. Partly sunny and cool for the northwest corner of Minnesota, mid to upper 40s. Same thing, where there's new snow on the ground, sun is going to be busy doing any melting, and that not only will keep you a little cooler than everybody else there in northeast North Dakota, it's also going to enhance the melting, and the sun will be busy melting, and again, not a whole lot of warmth there. Some thicker clouds, maybe a little bit of fog there in Richland County, and the snow exiting the arrowhead of Minnesota. Got some rain south central South Dakota north of the Black Hills, and again, the air nearly calm from Grand Forks back down to Jamestown. As a result, patchy dense fog, Carrington up to Candu, Devil's Lake out to Rugby, Maddock, Cheyenne, Fessenden, all reporting some pretty hefty fog. Look at the snow on the ground in the Grand Forks, East Grand Forks area. It's now 32. The air is calm. Fargo-Moorhead, 34. Feels like 30. Get a traffic update now from Al Ahmed.
Good morning, Mick. Good morning, everyone. We have a busy morning going on the Metro Interstate Loop. Westbound Interstate 94 and northbound Interstate 29. Fairly typical. They are the busiest. No two ways about that. Getting very congested around the tri-level. Be extra careful there, and, of course, around the ramps. A couple of things you need to know about besides that. Interstate 29 southbound lane between 13th Avenue and the tri-level. We have a stalled car. Should be far enough off the road. It shouldn't be a problem, but it's there just so you know. And also tomorrow morning at 4 o'clock, Both east and westbound lanes of Interstate 94 are going to be shut down in Moorhead for about 15 minutes. Moorhead Public Service Department is going to be taking out some power lines. That's 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. East and westbound Interstate 94 are going to be shut down at 20th Street. Other than that, things are looking pretty good out here this morning. Drive carefully. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
It's now 6 minutes before 7 o'clock. A teenager is in police custody this morning, accused of stabbing another boy near a school in Bemidji, Minnesota. Investigators say it happened Monday afternoon in or near the south parking lot of J.W. Smith Elementary School. The victim ended up walking into the nearby Boys and Girls Club asking for help. He was taken to the hospital, but his condition isn't being released. The names of the boys involved also are not being released.
Police are looking for a man who approached a young girl in Ada over the weekend and started asking what they describe as odd questions. It all happened around 5 p.m. Sunday evening at the Deco Community Center. The girl was able to run to her house just a few blocks away. She wasn't chased. Now, the man was in a silver vehicle and is described as being in his late 50s wearing a plaid shirt. Police would like to talk to him. If you have any information, call Ada Police.
Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton is proposing an $842 million bonding bill, with Moorhead set to receive nearly $40 million of that. KFGO News is reporting the proposal includes more than $5.5 million for flood levee work in Oakport and more than $34 million for railroad upgrades and safety improvements. Minnesota State University Moorhead would see $5 million for a new library roof and heating and air conditioning updates under the governor's plan. The governor says with interest rates low, he doesn't understand the reluctance on the part of some lawmakers to borrow the money.
A new street crime unit is being launched by police and sheriff's offices in the Fargo-Moorhead area to try and fight what authorities say is a growing crime rate. Fargo does already have 2 officers dedicated to this type of street crime patrol, but the new team will include officers from West Fargo and Moorhead, as well as members of the North Dakota Bureau of Criminal Investigation and deputies from Cass and Clay counties. North Dakota Attorney General Wayne Stendron will join local authorities tomorrow to announce more details about this multi-agency unit. The husband of a Minnesota woman who disappeared nearly 2 decades ago was arrested yesterday.
Reports say Norman Bachman will be charged with the death of his wife, Toni Bachman, who hasn't been seen since April of 1997. Police suspected Norman of being involved at the time, but they didn't have enough evidence to charge him with a crime. 3 years ago, investigators x-rayed the yard of a home in White Bear Township where the couple once lived. They also took parts of a basement drain to investigate. Toni Bachman's body has never been found. Some people have been looking forward to gardening season, but for others, it's all about the grilling.
No matter if you have a charcoal or gas grill, or if you like cooking up burgers or steak or fish or kebabs, the Valley Today's Christy Larson has been live with the experts at Cashwise this morning with some great advice on how to have a delicious time grilling all summer long. Christy?
It has been a delicious morning, Kyle and Lisa, and as you can see, we did finish our last ones. Look at this burgundy pepper sirloin steak. My mouth is watering, so we're going to get through this real quick. Again, though, Greg, I know a lot of people just say, I might not be a master griller. How do you explain to them how to become a master griller? Just ask for your guys' advice, right?
We have meat experts that are working behind the counter any time of the day, pretty much. You can just ask them. They can definitely help you out. Sometimes it's just trial and error, too, though, you know. So.
And I know that a lot of people are excited for that backyard barbecue that starts in about a month, and in about 2 weeks people can get signed up for it, and that's when you guys bring out some of your steaks for that too and cook it up for them.
Yep, that's when we bring out the ribeye steaks. The barrel should be here in about 2 weeks back in the meat department, so you can go to any location. The West Fargo location will be opening up, and we'll have a barrel there too, so come on in and sign up.
And again, I mean, we showed you this morning, and you can see in this case there's everything from, we cooked some seafood, we got some steak, we got some chicken. I mean, there's all of the above here. And Kyle and Lisa, I hate to admit it, I did try something new today. I tried halibut. It was pretty good, I'll admit that, but I'm much more of a red meat girl, so I'm gonna bite into this top or bottom sirloin right now. And again, we'll have those tips up online for you later this morning.
That's why this morning's perfect, because she gets some red meat, she gets her steak and fish.
And
I like a little
fish.
bit of everything.
You just got to mix it in every now and again. You
Yeah.
can stick with the steak for the most part, but it's a nice little change up every now and again.
Oh, and it's getting a thumbs up from Christy. She eating steak with her fingers?
Yeah.
Why not? She's digging in. Christy Larson reporting live. Do you want to stay updated on breaking news and weather alerts wherever you go? Sign up for our Valley News Live text alerts. Just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on the text alerts button for all the details.
All right, let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: 1 out of every 14 people cannot do this simple physical thing.
Snap their fingers. We can do it, apparently. There's
Yeah.
a lot of the other simple tasks, what people considered simple tasks that
we cannot do.
No.
But I remember back in junior high and high school, there were a few that just couldn't do it.
Same with whistling. Some people can't whistle either.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
That's easier than snapping your
Oh, you
fingers.
think
It
so?
should
I
be.
think so, yeah. It should be.
All right. Well, let's snap our fingers and whistle up a forecast for you, which includes starting kind of cool under a cloudy sky. We'll finish kind of cool under a cloudy sky. Quietly gray, not much wind going on, no falling rain today. We'll save that for you for tonight. We do have some visibility issues, though, along Highway 281 Carrington up to the Canadian border.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in 25 minutes.
Have a great Wednesday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.